A dreamer who sleeps is only losing time, and the gears of time are always moving forward, and so should you. I had high hopes for this BP wipe. On a server like this, I knew it wouldn't be easy to progress. If you're a regular viewer, you know that I'm always in search of the most chill experience possible. But Rust life doesn't always play out that way when you're first starting out. But all you can do is keep your head up and keep moving forward. I had far too much scrap on me for someone without a base, so I spent some time at Outpost, selling some things, recycling, and researching. This would give me a slight head start while I searched for a place to build my home. If you're new to the channel, I hope you subscribe because I post chill content like this every week. Thanks. It was starting to get too dark, so I decided to throw down a temporary base to secure my loot. And when the sun started to rise, I headed back out in search of the perfect spot. And that's when I came across this spot, a land that resembled waves of an ocean with endless nodes. And so I decided to build my main base here, the perfect spot. And while it was still early in the wipe, and not too many people had reached this distance on the map, I took advantage of this and continued farming. And as soon as I had enough resources, I began to expand. The respawn rate where I was unbelievable. As soon as I farmed away the nodes, they would return almost instantly. Some players were growing much faster, like this guy, but you shouldn't let that discourage you. Rust is a game of winning and losing, not either or, but a combination of both. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't try.
Good shots.
I was planning to leave my bow with some arrows in this box, just in case, but then I heard something. I had a few things that I could recycle, so I headed over to Sewer Branch. Little did I know just how contested this recycler would be. I made a point to do as much farming as I could as early as possible, because in the distance I could hear war and I wasn't ready for any of that. So I put my pickaxe to good use and I took advantage of this time. At this point, I was ready to honeycomb the base and add a second floor, so I did just that. Many of you already know, but I do not like farming trees. So what I decided to do instead was take some of my stone, which I had a lot of, and take a risky trip all the way to Outpost in hopes of trading in the stone for wood. I knew this trip wouldn't be easy, and it felt like everyone was trying to take me down, so I did what I needed to do to survive. After a wild ride, I finally made it home. The next day, I tried my luck at the supermarket. The odds were low, but somehow I got a green card. My furnaces had been cooking for a while now, and it was time to upgrade the core of the base to metal. Some might think this is overkill, and usually I would agree, but with the amount of stone I had all around me at the moment, honeycombing in this way seemed like a no-brainer. time to hide away the TC, and so I sealed off my bunker. With a tank of a base, I decided to spawn out near Outpost and do some scrap farming out there in order to research the Dropbox. This would be my way of moving loot in and out of my bunker. Every time I came down to Sewer Branch, the monument was looted, even when the door was barricaded. Someone explain that. Heading back home empty-handed is never a good feeling, but with the sun setting to my left, leaving a beautiful glow in my peripheral, this made everything okay. My mind was racing, but my heart was content. I headed over to another supermarket not too far away, and I farmed the road and recycled there. Now, I was ready to step things up with a crossbow in my hand and a bow on my back. I made my way to the entrance underground. I was done playing around and slowly growing. If I could make a successful run to Outpost, then I can turn this wipe completely around. Thank you so much for watching, and a special thanks to my YouTube members. I'll see you all in part 2. You've been watching an Orange Dream production.